It's Austin Haas, and today I want to do another little drum lesson and kind of a breakdown of this really great transcription that is available for free on my website, austinhaasmusic.com. So go ahead and go to the Downloads tab. I'll link it down below as well, and grab this free PDF of this transcription. And this is a transcription of Philly Joe Jones on Red Pepper Blues, and it's from the record Art Pepper Meets the Rhythm Section. Classic quartet record. And I chose this one because I think that this is a great first transcription for people that are new to jazz, or maybe even playing a little bit, but want to check out some classic jazz vocabulary. This was one of the first ones I had done, and so I wanted to share it with you all. And so Red Pepper Blues, this tune is a blues, 12-bar blues. It's a jazz blues, and Philly Joe Jones just takes one chorus, a chorus meaning one time through the form, so 12 measures. And so it's another reason why I think it's a great first one, because it's not so long that it takes forever to transcribe, but there's enough in there that you can learn some really valuable things. So let's go ahead and break this down, and I hope you enjoy. So right off the bat, and as you can kind of see throughout, Philly Joe Jones uses a lot of single strokes and repetition, repeats ideas, because they just work. And so right off the bat, we have this phrase in the first two bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I kind of view that as like a question on the snare drum and an answer with the tom being punctuated with the hi-hat splash and the bass drum. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, another reason why I like this one, it's simple. He's just using single strokes. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. So, yeah. And then immediately after that, we get some different vocabulary that then sets us up for the next 4 bars. And so this section's maybe the hardest because it utilizes some rolls. At least that's what I'm hearing. Again, when you do a transcription, you just do the best you can in terms of figuring out the stickings and what you're hearing. And so that's I'm hearing these as rolls. And he also utilizes a stick shot, which if you don't know what a stick shot is, that's where you plant your left stick if you're right-handed, and then hit it with the other stick. You can do that match grip as well. And so I notate those as marcato accents, just so I can see it really clearly. And so I'm hearing that in this third measure here. I'll go ahead and play the third and fourth measure for you. 1, 2, Okay? And so there's all those rolls. And then he has this cool accent pattern that he plays in the fourth bar. And it kind of has a pickup in the third measure. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he just rolls around it and fills in between. And while keeping the hi-hat going on 2 and 4. All right? And so then I end this section of the phrase on the left hand, going, because the next 4 bars, I'm again interpreting these all as single strokes. And so to do that and to get the easy hand to move to the easy drum, the way that he plays it has to start right-hand lead, as you'll see in the transcription. So if I end on the left hand, then I can begin the next 4 bars, starting in bar 5 on the right hand. And so speaking of those next 4 bars, actually, I'll play the first line for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So really slick. And sets us up for the next 4 bars, which is, again, I'm interpreting this all as single strokes. And I've seen some people interpret this as with some rests in it, in between the accents, but I think he's playing throughout and just moving drum to drum. With the traditional grip, it's easy to get up on the tip and really get really light ghosted notes. And so that's what I'm hearing here. When I listen to the recording, I hear him just playing triplets throughout. And the hi-hat's still going on 2 and 4. So I'll go ahead and play this line for you. This is the second line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so he's just moving the easy hand to the easy drum, right? Right? Totally logical, and we get this cool melody. 2, 3. Right, super slick, just going back and forth. And again, that hi-hat's going on 2 and 4. And then this phrase then sets him up great for the last 4 bars, because he ends on the floor tom, going at the end there on the 8th measure. And then we get right, so we get classic Philly Joe, doing basically single strokes between the right hand, right foot. And then I'm interpreting this 10th bar. I'm hearing buzzes, and I hear this accent pattern. And so I hear him buzzing in between there. Like that. Yeah. So, and then the last phrase, again, we have those stick shots again. But here, he, and this is a great way to close it, he ends it with a straight 8th note feel instead of like swung triplet feel. It's, so we get, and super clean, very clear. I think that's the biggest takeaway is his playing, and this is kind of a trademark of his playing in general, but it's super clear, super obvious where we are in the form, and it's super obvious where he's going to end. And so ending it, and if you listen on the recording, you'll hear he ends with a crash. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and play this all the way through one time. 1, 2, Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. I hope you get a chance to work on this. As always, doing the transcription work yourself is going to help you internalize this style much better than just reading sheet music. But go ahead and use this PDF and learn the solo, and then listen to the original recording and play along over and over and over again. Try to capture the same articulation, the same feel where he's placing the notes. And really internalize it. And that's kind of how you're going to really learn this language of drumming. As always, I appreciate you taking a listen and watching. Again, visit my website, austinhassmusic.com, for other free PDFs, information about lessons, and things like that. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. Please leave a comment. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe. I'm going to continue trying to post more drum lessons as I can. All right. Thank you so much.